most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
And right away, he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Ritter throwing on third down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders. Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Now a second and 10. Hal, he'll look to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Big yardage that time for Washington. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. First and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. A man from just south of here in McDonough, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. Throwing here, Howell. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on third and 2. Here's Howell. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Howell. Flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. How about Jonathan Allen there, pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Ritter. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Ready?
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2nd and 9. Now Howell. And he will find his man, Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw, Howell. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Ritter. Wide open receiver complete. How about this? And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 90 yards. So after about as long a play as humanly possible without scoring, here's 1st and goal. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarter.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, Ritter. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Ritter now. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Ritter. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Mac Hollins as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Too able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And Howe will throw it. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Sly able to put this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Hey, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Howe throwing on third down here. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Howe from the gun. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it to Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And
he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a two-point try. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Drill 52.
Going play action. Ritter. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Here's 3rd and 7.
10. Black Ultra. Ready?
Ritter back to throw. Steps away to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Powell down to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Howell throwing again after the pick six. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Probably what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. and force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howell. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Howell. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Ritter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Ritter to throw it. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now Howell. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4th down, Howell, desperation time. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Back to throw, Howell. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Howell to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Ritter. That is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throwing now is Ritter. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one.